Hi everyone! Today we're going to be crocheting this really simple zipline and harness loop for our climbing harness. Check the links in the description if you want to see how to make the climbing harness as well as other elf on the shelf accessories. And for this combination of zipline, harness, and harness loop, I recommend grabbing 3 different colors of yarn. This isn't absolutely necessary, it's just a little bit more fun. And so what we're going to do is find the color that we want to be that connects our harness to whatever we want, including our zipline. You're also going to need a size F or 5 or 3 3/4 millimeter crochet hook. And I always like to have a yarn needle and a little yarn needle threader to hide my tails. I'm also using a little stitch marker as my little harness clip, and this is not necessary in any way, it's just a fun little add-on. And we're going to begin by attaching the yarn to our crochet hook using a slip knot. So to do that, drape your working yarn over your tail, pinch that intersection, insert your fingers in the loop, and then pull your working yarn through your loop, releasing the hold on that intersection. From here, you can slide your crochet hook in your little loop and then pull down on it by holding onto your working yarn and your tail. From here, we're going to chain 12. Then we're going to place a slip stitch back in our first chain stitch to create our first loop of our harness loop. For me, I'm going to chain 52, and this is just to create the length in our little harness loop, but you can chain as many as you would like depending on how long you want this to be. From here, we're going to count back 12 stitches, and just like before, you can decide how big you want your harness loop to be. I am again just going to make this 12 stitches long, but you can adjust that depending on what you're going to attach this to. So once you've counted backwards, we're just going to place a slip stitch in that stitch. So again, for me, that's the 12th stitch here. So now we are going to cut and tie off our yarn. So I'm going to go ahead and just thread my yarn needle with my tail. And I like to hide my tail around the loop here, but you can hide it wherever you would like. And once you've hidden your first tail, go ahead and repeat that process on the other side. So now we are done with our harness loop. I'm going to quickly show you how you can attach this to the climbing harness. So what you're going to do is slide one part of your harness loop up through the little gap in the harness loop where we put the stitch marker. Then you're going to take one loop and slide it through the other one, just like this. And just like before, you're going to want to pull the harness up a little bit higher. That just kind of gives the elf some stability. So now I'm going to go ahead and create the zip line. So same thing, we're going to grab a strand of yarn and attach it to our crochet hook using a slip knot. And we're basically going to do the same thing that we did for the harness loop, only we're going to start by chaining 30. And this is going to be to create the first loop of your zip line. So if you need this to be a little longer or shorter, you can go ahead and adjust that. All right, once you have your 30 chains in place, then what we're going to do is just pull our first stitch up to our current stitch and then place a slip stitch in it, just like we did with our harness loop. From here, we're going to create the length of our zip line. So I like to chain about 250, and this just allows me to kind of go a good distance, so it looks like the elf is having a good time. You can chain as many or as little as you would like. And once you have your length established for your zip line, as you can see, this is nice and long, then what I recommend doing is just adding one additional chain and marking your previous stitch. This is not absolutely necessary, but it does prevent you from having to count back 30, which is quite a lot. From here, we're going to add 29 stitches so that we have a total of 30 for our second loop here. And once you've added your 30 stitches, then you can go back and remove the stitch marker from your stitch, and we're going to place a slip stitch in that stitch that we marked. From here, we're going to cut and tie off our yarn. And just like with our harness loop, we're going to hide our tails around our little loop here. And now we are done with our little zip line. Please let me know in the comments below if you ended up making this. Don't forget to check the links in the description for all of my crochet elf on the shelf accessories, as well as other crochet Christmas items. Thank you so much for working with me, and I hope you have a wonderful, awesome day.